I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have. Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7.
So a mother is here on the internet talking about child-free women or women that don't have children. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So let me know down in the comment section. Do you think child-free women or women that don't have kids, do you think that they are on vacation 247? And let me know if you think that freedom means different for us. Anyway, there's this woman here on social media, that a mother that is here talking about how women that don't have children are more like on vacation 247, and how life is really hard and exhausting as a mother, even though she loves her kids. Anyway, guys, let's go hear her talk, people's reaction to it, and then I'll come back and talk. And let me know down in the comment section, are you a child-free woman or you are a mother? Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. So let's go check it out and talk more.
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have. Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7. And you don't realize that until you have kids and you have no free time ever. Now, don't get me wrong, I love spending time with my kids, but I don't get a lot of free time, which I completely understand. I signed up for.
Exactly.
But it's just funny because, like, I have friends that don't have kids, and I just get a kick out of hearing them say, like, oh, I'm so tired or I'm so busy. And I really try not to be that friend that's like, oh, well, girl, imagine if this, imagine it. Like, I despise people like that because at the end of the day, everyone has problems, everyone has issues, everyone has a to-do list, and they can get overwhelmed and be tired. But I'm just saying, if you're watching this and you don't have kids, embrace the free time, because once you do have kids, there will be little to no free time, and the time that you get with them is amazing. It's I prayed for this, I asked God for this, so I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, a person without kids free time is completely different than a person who has kids free time. So take advantage now while you can. I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have.
Oh, brother! Y'all reheat these nachos every couple months. Being mad at somebody else because they chose not to push a cum critter out of their vagina is insane. And to say we're on vacation 24/7 is even more insane. Like, you gotta live with the fact that you chose to wake up on a Friday morning and watch Melon and listen to Baby Shark on repeat. You chose to be a parent. Do it quietly. And wrap this conversation up. I'm tired.
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have.
You can't have kids and come up here and complain to us like we made you have kids, like we impregnated you. Are you out of your damn mind? And the fact that she's out here trying to make it seem like people that don't have kids are living this totally unrealistic life. Girl, it's a realistic life that you could have had, but you decided to have kids, which is up to you. Everybody choose what they want, right? But y'all need to stop this. Oh my God, I've seen so many videos this year. Women need to stop having kids if you're going to complain about your kids. Stop it. Literally stop it. Nobody's asking you to have kids. And then what I'm not understanding is that half of y'all women that have kids, your husband don't even help y'all with your kids. A lot of your husband don't even know your kids' birthday. A lot of the husband don't even know your kids' eyes color. Stop playing with me. Like, what are we doing online? And you out here bashing women, or you're trying to bash women in like such a lady way, I guess. About like, she was basically saying we have so much time in our hand because we don't have kids. No, duh. That's the whole point of not having kids. Why would I want to have kids? One. Two, why would I want to have kids when I know my husband ain't gonna help me? Three, why would I want to have kids just because society want me to have kids? Four, why have kids when I can literally travel every other day? When I can live my life every other day? When I don't have to call somebody or find a babysitter to watch them just for me to go across the street? Why would I do that? Like, it's such an inconvenience. Like, yes, like I understand why people want to have kids, and I think that's great. Like, this, keep them coming, okay? I like seeing other people have families and have kids. My sister have a kid. Like, I love them. But I don't want that for myself. I genuinely don't want a life where everywhere I go I have to consider my kids, or I have to put them in
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have. Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7. And you don't realize that until you have kids.
Oh no, we do. We absolutely do realize how much of our time that we get to utilize on things outside of child rearing. And quite frankly, every other day, a parent comes on here and tells us why that we should keep that time that is ours sacred and ours. Because we know children are time consuming. We don't need to have them to tell. We can see. We don't need to experience to understand. A lot of us are pursuing degrees. A lot of us are working multiple jobs. A lot of us fill our time with hobbies. We have things that we're doing. We know how much time. A lot of us enjoy a midday nap every now and then. Hence why we don't have the damn kids. Okay? We realize. And whenever we forget, there is always a parent on here that comes and reminds us of something that is our birth control. We realize.
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have. Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7. And you don't realize that until you have kids and you have no free time ever.
No, we do realize how much free time we have. And that's the reason why we don't have any children. And for you to say that we're practically on vacation 24/7 is literally absolutely absurd. You acting like people don't have a job or in school or have hobbies. Girl, we don't want our time and our life to be consumed by children. You signed up to have children. You knew the consequences that came behind having children. You knew you was not going to get no free time whatsoever. So why the hell are you faulting us? Because you don't have the free time. She then continues her video stating that she finds it so funny when her friends without children state that they're tired and busy. That people can be tired and busy without having children. I don't understand where she's coming from. Like, you knew what you signed up for when you had children. Why are you faulting us? Because you don't have the free time. And you feel like you're the only person that could be tired and busy just because you have kids. People, like, life be lifing. What are you talking about? I really and truly do not understand why there are certain women out here in this world that have such a problem with other women that don't have children. Like, damn, we don't say nothing when you guys have kids. Why are you guys harassing us because we don't want kids or don't have kids? Like, what's going on? You made your life choices. I made my life choices. Let it be for what it is. That goes back to this Lotto song that said, Big Mama, no kids. And here come these women with 7, 8 kids to jump on the song. Go in.
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have.
Oh no, we do. We know, which is why many of us have chosen to not have children.
Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7.
I don't think mothers on maternity leave realize how much free time they have. I mean, they're practically on vacation 24/7. Kind of a wild thing to say, isn't it? If we want to talk about demographics that don't know something, let's talk about parents. I don't think parents know just how insufferable they are. I don't think parents, specifically mothers, know that they are the biggest deterrents for people who are child-free from making the decision to have children. I don't need to have children. You guys have shown me more than enough that you're miserable with that life.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love spending time with my kids, but
If you are so happy being a mom, if you are so happy being a parent, why are you constantly on the internet talking about how child-free people this, child-free people that? You don't get free time. I'm always tired. You can't compare your tired to mine. My tired is just so unique. It's a tired that has never existed in the world before having children. Oh my God. You sound like you really love being a mom. To act like people who are child-free don't have responsibilities like work, or working more than one job, or going to school while working, or going to school while working more than one job, or having animals that they have to raise, or a home they have to take care of, or maybe a parent they have to take care of. To act like being a parent gives you a unique experience on being tired. Again, that's that insufferability I was talking about. I don't want to be that friend to them, so I'm actually just going to come to the internet instead and say it to everybody here instead of saying it to their faces. Yeah. Because motherhood is awesome and I have so much fun doing it. You made a lifestyle, lifelong commitment and choice to have children. And it changes it. It changes your lifestyle. That's why many people who don't have children and have actively chosen to be child-free are child-free. Many of us don't want to give up whatever free time we do have to waste in our minds, or spend or invest in your minds on a child.
But I'm just saying, a person without kids' free time is completely different than a person who has kids' free time. So take advantage now while you can.
There's like a flip that switches in the brains of many parents, and it's like a cognitive dissonance insufferability switch. They don't really realize how obnoxious and you sound miserable. You do a great job selling me and not wanting to have children. Other child-free people, their content, child-free content, has never once persuaded me not to have children. But the content and the things I hear from the mouths of parents, they do. Because the last thing I want to do is just naturally become insufferable just because I became a parent. That seems to be like the standard deviation. That seems to be the route that people go down. It's like you can't be a parent without being annoying. You have to sit and complain. You have to sit and complain about how child-free people have it so easy, as if you didn't make the choice to have children. That was your decision. That was your decision. Maybe something you should have looked into before you had them.
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have. Like, they are practically on vacation 24/7. And you don't realize that until you have kids and you have no free time ever. Now, don't get me wrong, I love spending time with my kids, but I don't get a lot of free time, which I completely understand. I signed up for. But it's just funny because, like, I have friends that don't have kids, and I just get a kick out of hearing them say, like, oh, I'm so tired, or I'm so busy. And I really try not to be that friend that's like, oh, well, girl, imagine if this, imagine it. Like,
I swear to God, nobody convinces me to stay child-free more than parents themselves. Because why is it every single day I come onto this app and I see the exact same thing, right? It's always, parenthood is so rewarding. But I haven't slept in 3 years. I can't eat what I want to. I can't spend my money on myself. My kids scream at me constantly. My husband doesn't help me. I never get a break. I never get a vacation. Being a parent is a full-time job, and people without kids don't know what real exhaustion feels like. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm sorry. Why would anyone hear that pitch and go like, yeah, sign me up? And don't get me wrong, I respect the work that parents do. Like, I know it is exhausting. I mean, somebody has to have kids, right? But those same people get mad when child-free people talk about being child-free. They say we're selfish because we value our free time, or we like spending our money on ourselves, or we want to travel without like scheduling around a nap time. And it's like, be so for real. I mean, why wouldn't we? I mean, like, don't you guys? And when the loudest messaging about parenthood is basically like, I love my kids, but my entire life is gone, and physically and mentally, like, I'm drowning without any help. And you know, I rarely hear people talking about the joys of parenthood without immediately following it with like a massive like ... but so explain to me, like, why we're expected to hear all of that and still choose to have children. I don't know, make it make sense. I want children one day. I do. I am very happily married. Me and my husband, we both want kids. But I am committed to not having children until I am ready for my life to be over. Until I have done all of the fun things that I want to do, and I've gotten all the things that I want to have, and I am willing to sacrifice every single thing that I enjoy in my life for the sake of raising a child.
I don't think people without kids realize how much free time they actually have.
No, we do. That's exactly why we chose to not have kids. As child-free people, we are constantly surrounded by parents who are always complaining that they have little to no free time to themselves. I have never once looked at a parent's life and thought, you know, I would trade lives with them. No, because I love the life that I've chosen for myself. And if you're a parent and you love the life that you've chosen for yourself, that's great. I love that for you. Like, for example, if you like spending your weekends taking your kids to their sporting events and doing sports all weekend or whatever, that's great. I love that for you. I enjoy spending my weekends sleeping in, going shopping with my friends, getting brunch. If my husband and I decide, you know what, let's go see a movie, we can just go see a movie. If we decide, let's go get some dinner, we can just go get some dinner anywhere we want to go. If me and my husband decide, hey, let's go on a trip somewhere, we can just book a last minute trip to go somewhere without having to worry about how it's going to affect somebody else. If it's like 2, 3 a.m. and me and my husband can't sleep for whatever reason, we can decide, hey, you know what, let's go get breakfast at 2, 3 a.m. because we can. If I had a long day at work and I just want to come home and relax, I can take a nice bubble bath, nice glass of wine, enjoy my peace, enjoy my quiet, enjoy my solitude. If I just want to sit in here for an hour by myself, I can. If I just want to have a little snack, then I can just enjoy my snack by myself. I don't have to worry about another tiny little human coming up to me being like, can I have some of that? I like those. That looks good. If I want to do absolutely nothing at all, I can. If I want to wake up at 11 o'clock in the morning and lay in bed until 3 o'clock in the afternoon and not be bothered, I can. If like 9 o'clock at night rolls around and I realize, oh, I haven't eaten anything all day, that's fine because it only affects me. If I'm a parent and I realize it's 9 o'clock and I haven't fed my kid all day, I'll be like, oh, this is not okay. But us not having kids is an active and conscious choice because we value our free time that we know we have. So don't say that child-free people don't realize the free time or the freedom that they have. We do realize. Again, that is why we chose this life for ourselves.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought about this conversation down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know you guys' take. So yes, my own take on this. You guys know I am 41 years old and I am child-free by choice, coming from a woman that wanted kids and now she does not want kids anymore. So I get this conversation a lot with my friends, and they'll say, oh, you don't understand how much time you have, oh, the amount of time you have, that's why you can do what you do. But what I keep telling them, it's a choice. And I do understand the society I was raised, there's this pressure of women to go and have children and all that. But I have decided to make that choice. And see, for me, that there's no comparison. Like, whether you like it or not, either way, they'll say it's either way, it's selfish reasons. You have kids, you don't have kids. But what, like, and this is something I always like talking about here. A lot of time, we child-free women, we by choice, we know what we're getting ourselves into. That life of not having any noise, not have to the little money we work for, we go a long way. We are in our peace. It can get really quiet and all that. We know what we're getting ourselves into. But you know one thing, I do believe that a lot of mothers don't even know what they are signing up for until they go ahead and have these kids, and then they're like, oh my goodness, this is hard work. Da, 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 da. And I feel genuinely deep down in my heart, if a lot of mothers can return children, they would have returned their children. But because they can't return the children, they're going to love up on them. And I do appreciate that about them. Love up on your children. And I do understand when I do get it when she said child-free women, we don't understand. We know we choose this life. I get a lot of the time, like I see, like I keep saying, like among my group of friends and my siblings, I'm the only one that is child-free by choice, and I love that for me. And a lot of the time, these are honest conversation I've had with them. As much as they love their kids, and I love their kids, I love my nieces and nephew. Those are my babies. But as much as they love those kids, sometimes they look at me and they're like, damn, girl. And that was why, like, okay, there's this comment in one of the videos I did. I can't remember which video, that somebody was like, oh, Destiny, are you still married? Yes, I'm still married. A lot of time people think that I'm not married because I can up and go as I like. No, I can up and go as I like because I don't have any child. And that freedom, and also when you don't have a child and you're in a marriage and God forbid anything happen and you want to leave the marriage. Do you understand? And the truth is that a lot of mothers don't understand what they are sacrificing when they say, you know what, we want to have kids. And that's why here on this channel, I am a big advocate of letting women know and say, you know what, be very, very intentional about why you want to have kids. Ask yourself, why do you really want kids? Are you doing it because of society expects you to have kids? Because a lot of the times, a lot of them, they're already in there and then they feel really overwhelmed, oversoaked. They don't have their time and they were not ready to sacrifice all their life. See, let me tell you something. I have come to realize, and I know this for a fact, that when you choose to have children, and having kids, they are beautiful. When you choose to have kids, you've automatically, like, you're ready to pack up your life, especially as a woman, to pack up your life to say, you know what, my entire life is dedicated to this human beings and I'm going to give it to them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's some women that want that. But I feel like if it's something that they genuinely enjoy and they love deep down, it's not something they will always come online and say, but I do appreciate them sharing their story and telling us all the buts, because it's helping a lot of younger girls to sit down and know that having a child is a choice. And that's something I talk about a lot, where like, you know, it's not about being a mother, not being a mother. Having a child is a choice. So one of the things, because naturally society already told us women having a child is our responsibility. We need to have children, but it's a choice. So ask yourself, why do you want it? And if whatever reason you get out of it is the reason why you want it and you be made peace with it, you know it's going to make you happy. But know that it comes with a lot of hard work and responsibility. There's a whole, I would say personally, I would say I kind of have it a little bit easier on me because I don't have kids, and I thank God for that. I can wake up whatever I like, I can eat whatever I like. The little money I work for seems like I have money, but no, I don't have money, but I can spend it on things that my friends, my sisters that have kids, they will never spend money on certain things like that because they have kids they have to cater for. So yeah, we know, but we're not on vacation every day because we have other things we're doing. We work, we do other things. So it might not be like vacation, but we have our peace, our time. Most of the time we're not that exhausted. So yeah, we know. Anyway, guys, go down and let me know what you guys think. Share this video with someone that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share the video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl, yeah? So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.